In this video, I'm gonna do a full review of Onscreen Authority, along with offer some of my exclusive bonuses that are going to make it an absolute no-brainer. In fact, I'm making this exclusive decision right now. You are going to get the bonuses just for getting their free training. That's actually unreal, but I think it's worth it. I really want you guys to win with this, and that's why I promote everything I promote. This has been one of the best purchases I have made of the $150,000 of online education I purchased. In fact, this microphone you're seeing right here, a lot of what's transformed in my setup exclusively came from what I learned from Onscreen Authority. So what I want to tell you about in this video, first off, is this right here is the free training. Go check it out. I'm actually going to give you these free bonuses just for watching the free training. And then if that's something that you think helps you, then go buy the full course. Again, I've bought it. I've gone through it. I've changed a lot. Really what made me think about doing this video, I actually, when I first bought it, maybe a year and a half ago, I wasn't doing a lot of reviews like this at the time. And the only reason it clicked, like, oh, I do reviews of stuff I really need to review, one of my favorite products, is because I am in the near future going to purchase their VIP, which is basically like they have someone one-on-one help you redesign everything. Anyways, there's a lot to talk about here. I love this course and this company. So let's go through it. We're actually going to start with the bonuses, and then we'll watch this video together where he talks about the training. All you're going to do, and we'll talk about it. So if you want to jump around the bottom, you can kind of jump to the section you want. Let's start with the bonuses. This video right here will actually be switched out with the video you're watching now. So you'll see that. This button right here is what's going to take you to this page, and that's going to allow you to get the free training. So when you pick up the 100% free training, you're going to email me at info@jakethornhill.com, and these bonuses are yours. You never have to pay a penny to get these, because I think when you get the free training, you're just going to know if it's right for you or not. If you need it, you're going to buy it. If you don't need it, you're not. And either way is perfectly fine. So bonus number one is the voice command script templates for hands-free filming. So you're eliminating fumbling with the camera. So a lot of what we did in this setup is like, I didn't want to touch things. I want to be able to sit down and start filming instantly. So that's a lot of what we're going to be able to do here, is just have voice commands, make sure a lot of this stuff gets set up with either the push of a button or a voice command, really just depending on which of the two you want. This is a big reason why I think I'm going to end up getting the VIP, to take it to another step, even a step farther, is like, I don't want to do anything other than come here. Like, I want to come here, one button, one command. I prefer buttons, so we will include both within this bonus of one button or one voice command, but one action and everything's ready. The camera's on, my mic is on, the recording software is on, like everything's just ready to go instantly, because I do so much content that saves so much time. So that'll be bonus number one, is you'll get the voice command script templates. Number two is the content repurposing flowchart from one video to 7 posts. And honestly, nowadays, you can do this a lot more than 7 posts because of AI. This is something we've become experts at, is taking one piece of content and distributing it all over the place. The funny thing is, the original design for this, the idea of 7 posts, were across 7 different platforms. The way I do it now, just understanding social better than I ever have, it's closer to 70, because what I recommend doing is always doing 5 to 10 variations of every single post you create. I have a lot of videos on this talking about Facebook. I won't go into that in this video. But for example, this video right here, what will end up happening is I'll take the transcript, I'll plug it into Claude and say, Claude, write me 10 different Facebook posts for this. And then I'll put the thumbnail of this video on that post. And then for the next 10 days, every day we'll have one post specifically promoting this video. And then what I'll do is a second type of post called a thread post. And I will also tell Claude, write 10 different thread or ladder posts for the next 10 days, and every day one of those will go out. So we've taken this one video and we've reformatted it into 20 pieces of content just on Facebook. And that doesn't even begin to include all of the other places and the unique things we do, because obviously we want a different type of content for Facebook than LinkedIn and all of that. So we're going to help you repurpose your content in such a way that you literally never run out of content. Now that we have AI, there's just no excuse to ever run out of content, and social platforms like more content as long as they don't lose quality. Bonus number 3 is Authority Figure Video Script templates. How do you make sure your videos convert? This is something that's a specialty of ours. We do a lot of content. We wouldn't do it if it didn't convert. So we want to make sure when you actually show up on camera, it's actually driving revenue. It's not just you look good. It's not just you sound good, but you're actually making money from it. So in bonus number 3, we are going to give you the video script templates to make sure you are converting with your video. Bonus number 4, the 3-second hook formula swipe file. So this is what short form is all about now, but it's also long form too. If you don't start with a hook that someone cares about, they're never going to watch. So this does matter just as much in long form. It's the reason in this video, I would assume in the first sentence to 2, I will say this is more of my raw channel where I don't do as much editing or pre-planning, but usually within the first sentence to 2 of a review video, I'll mention, yes, that we're doing a review because you obviously want to learn more about what we're talking about here. But second, I'll also mention that I'm giving free bonuses. So if you went and watched a review somewhere else and I mention immediately bonuses, you're like, oh, I can get more free stuff. Well, sure, I'll take the free stuff. I'd rather buy from Jake than Fred because Fred didn't give me anything for free. So adding the part about bonuses within the first 1 to 2 sentences should ideally hook you in to want to watch the video and see if you're willing to complete a purchase that you were already thinking about making through me. And it's even more important on short form where people are just constantly swiping. So we're going to give you a swipe file with some of the best hooks we have ever used, along with some others that are outside of our industry. Bonus number 5 is editing app quick start guide. Now, if you know this about me, I've actually gotten significantly more simplistic in my edits. I've personally found people either want very edited or not edited at all. Like someone usually relates to one of the two. Personally, I actually much more relate to videos that aren't edited. People who over edit, like for whatever reason, like I just don't want to watch them anymore. I don't know why that is. I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way. But there are still a couple basic edits I make on every video, things like audio, things like just small enhancements, but those are super quick. But I've done both sides of the spectrum where I've done more editing, done less. I just haven't found a massive difference in audience retention. So we prefer to do raw because that's also how I prefer to consume content. But what I want to give you is the editing quick start guide to make sure you know how to do the basic forms of editing. And then if you want to start doing some higher level stuff, we've made sure to include that as well. So you'll get all that for free just because you'll go down in the description. It'll take you to this page. You'll click this button and then you'll pick up the free training again. So you'll click free training. They'll ask for the information so they can send you the training. And then as soon as you do that, you'll get not only his free training, also his free gear, but you'll also get my free bonuses. So again, it's kind of a no-brainer because what I love about this training, he talks about it in the video we're about to watch together, but it's actually valuable. I actually did a giveaway for this free training the other day because this content, the free content helped me for 6 months before I even bought the course. So let's watch kind of his pitch for the free training together. And I might have a few places where I stop and give a little bit of feedback.
If you're on video selling,
let me switch. It's at ×2 right now. So here we go.
Anything on the internet, you know your audience takes.
So you'll immediately notice that this mic right here is the same as his. And I've been super impressed with it. Another big difference for me was also the arm that he has here is the same one that I use. The stand that he has for his Mac is exactly what I'm using. One of the lights I have here is the same that isn't in his shot, but he's using. So again, a lot of what I've done, I've taken from him, and it's made such a massive difference.
5 seconds to judge whether or not they believe you. Your audience wants you to be the one to solve their problem, but they have to trust you. You need to have an authoritative on-screen presence to be taken seriously. These days,
It is true. You can tell a big difference between someone who is like sitting in their basement, like crouched over, no lighting, the sound sucks. It's really hard to take someone like that seriously.
just no excuse to settle for less when it comes to video production quality in your home or place of work. Better video quality
Sorry, I just turned the speed up just a little bit.
improves your ads, webinars, content, and even conference calls and sales calls.
This is 100% true too. If you do any kind of sales calls, this thing is a no-brainer because I actually saw a testimonial from someone the other day who saw like a 3 times improvement on their sales calls and their closing rates of their sales calls because they transformed their space, which makes sense because you're just viewed differently based on your audio, based on your camera, based on the background. It's just true.
And it's easier and cheaper than ever. I make passive income, all with self-produced, pre-recorded videos. But I'm not a filmmaker. I'm a marketer who hacked a shortcut to achieving high-quality video in my place of work.
So you can see some of the setup, like his base setup, and he gives a lot of recommendations. So if this doesn't fit for you, then you can do this, and so on. So you see the teleprompter recommendation is phenomenal. I only use it for like scripted stuff, and I don't do a ton of scripted. But you can see, so the light that's up here is the one that I have. I have the teleprompter. I have this mic. I have a stand like this. I have a similar desk. I already had a standing desk, so I actually didn't go with that one because I already had one. But
without a ton of gear and without hiring any contractors. And I'm getting ready to teach other high-level business persons like yourself how to get results like this in one day. You can learn it all yourself or have an employee or assistant learn it for you. And then you'll have your own pro video workflow in-house for less than the cost of hiring a contractor once. And that's all I can say for now. So if you need this knowledge and you can't stand to make another video with an exhausting process and
also, I hope some of you see this video like 6 months from now and my like whole thing looks even better than it does now, because you'll know this is where I got it from, because I'm going to do their VIP service.
Underwhelming result. I produced a hyper-valuable and concise free training that'll improve your video quality and presentation skills in just 30 minutes. Yeah, this is one of those free trainings where you'll actually learn something. So if you would trade 30 minutes of your time to have a more authoritative on-screen presence, hit the button below and get comfortable. You are an on-screen authority. So prove it.
So guys, I can't recommend enough. Please go pick up this free training. And I highly promote it so much because I know you're going to get value from it. And then you're going to attribute a little bit of that value to me because I introduced you to it. That's how affiliate marketing works when done well. So please do use the link in the description. I also want to quickly kind of go over some of the course, so you see what all is there. Again, the way I look at this is if you get value from the free training and you say, oh, I want to even go farther with this, then you'll grab the course. It's not even expensive. And if you don't, then you won't. Like if you just take the free training and take value from that, but you don't need more, then don't get it. No pressure at all from me. So the consultant is what I was talking about. That's if you want to work with someone one-on-one to help tweak some stuff. So for example, I still struggle a little bit with my lighting because for whatever reason, I have things that I would like to improve. I'd also like to improve elements of my background that I'm kind of confined to a space where this has to be tied up against me. So a lot of things that were massive improvements, but I want to continue to improve because, again, I do a lot of sales calls. We have high ticket clients. It's very important that I am very, very professional on camera, and you can just always improve that. So you can see, I mean, the course lectures are so good. So you go into scenery and composition, and here he's going to give like, you can see here's the main course. Let's go into, so I remember I thought this was kind of odd. Actually, it isn't odd because it makes sense when you're going through it. Again, I went through the course like a year and a half ago when I originally did this, so forgive me a little bit here. So what he'll do is kind of touch everything and then do like the more advanced on everything. So scenery and composition, camera selection. And he doesn't just say like, pick this camera. He says, this is what you're going to do if you use your phone. This is what you're going to do if you use the cheap version. This is what you're going to do with the expensive version. And then walks you through all of it, which is so helpful. Same with lens, monitoring. This was actually really helpful for me. Tools and accessories. Lighting is my like constant struggle. We've improved so much, but still like, I just know it's not an area where I thrive. Microphones, there's a lot of good options here. The teleprompter is really good. Oh, he's actually had stuff too. I need to watch these last couple. Presentation skills was really good. A little bit on the editing side. And then he also goes into this a little bit. And then some extra resources as well. So guys, I mean, I'm a massive fan of this, which is why I'm promoting it now, which is why I'm laughing as I'm watching this, because literally all of his recommendations is everything I'm looking at right now. So go check out the free training. Let me come back in the comments. Let me know if you actually got value out of the free training. It's hard to imagine that you won't if you're actually on camera for any period of time. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please do go check out the free training using the link in the description. Oh, please ask any questions if you have them in the comments, or if there's anything you'd like me to review or cover in a future video, let me know there in the comments as well. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next video.